and welcome back to Soleil's kitchen. Today we're making a dessert. I haven't made a dessert in quite some time, so I think it's due. And one of my favorite desserts is made with tofu. Tofu can have a bad name or a bad reputation out on the streets because if you don't know how to cook with it or how to prepare it, you end up with a bad experience. We are not going to use a stove, we're not going to use the oven. It's going to be fresh, as always, easy to make, full of flavor. It's also going to be keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, healthy, delicious for your belly, chocolatey, everything or anything you name it, we will have it. It is going to be a chocolate mousse this time. You can also make it with peanut butter, strawberries, blueberries, or any other kind of berries, even mango. But today I was craving chocolate, so we're going to do it with chocolate as mousse. You can also make this recipe as a pie filler. You can Google pie keto crust or any other kind of crust that you like. My favorite crust to make is with pecan, walnut, and dates. I know it's not keto because of the dates, but it's amazing, and I have paired this recipe with that crust and it's just mind-blowing. But today we're gonna keep it simple and we're going to do chocolate mousse. The ingredients that you will need are 1 14-ounce block of tofu extra firm. I already drained it and I cut it into pieces. It's very easy to drain if you don't have any special equipment for draining the tofu. I'm gonna show you right here. Basically, I put 2 plates and something heavy on top. I have done it with cast irons, I have done it with books. Today I did it with almost a full jug of vinegar. Like something heavy is going to work the same. You don't have to spend your money, but if you have it, off you go. If you don't, be creative and just drain the extra water out of it. So that's going to be that. We're going to use the zest of a half of a lemon, 1/3 of cocoa powder. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of sugar, monkfruit sugar, a half teaspoon of cacao powder. We're also going to use, this is going to be a weird one, but we're going to use a 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of almond milk. This is going to vary depending on how well you drain your tofu, or if you have any other kind of tofu, you will have to use more or you will have to use less. If you don't want to drain your tofu, that is okay as well. Just don't add as much almond milk because then it's going to be like a soup. So this is going to be up to the firmness and how dry the tofu is. You're going to use a half teaspoon of vanilla, and this maple sugar is from the same company I get the monkfruit sugar, so I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. It is kind of salty, so if you don't want to use or you don't have this kind of maple sugar, just add 2 dashes of salt and some agave or extra sugar. Just vary it, keep tasting it, and when it tastes good, then you know it's the winner. All of the ingredients are going to go into a blender, or you can also use a food processor. The food processor is going to have it a little bit more chunky. That's why I love my Vitamix. I'm going to put first the wet ingredients, and then slowly I'm going to add the tofu just so it is easier for me to mix it and for the Vitamix to give me that mousse consistency that I'm looking for. Done mixing the ingredients. It was a full force of the Vitamix. When I took it out, you can see the steam and you can see some of it still in the container. It is still warm to the touch. What I'm going to do next, because it's warm and it needs to be chilled to be that mousse or filler consistency, I'm going to place them into these little cups that I have right here. I'm going to use this silicone reusable piping tool. You don't have to, you can just use a small spoon, or you can also have it in your pie. I just like using these because it's an individual size and I can just garnish them. I'm going to do one with coconut, I'm going to do one with chocolate chips, blueberries, and almonds. I'm not using the tip because I'm just placing it there so you don't have to. This is the final product. You will want to refrigerate them for 1 to 2 hours so they can cool down, have the consistency of the mousse and pie filling that we're looking for. After that, you can add your garnish. I did sugar-free chocolate chips, my favorite, fresh blueberries, that blueberry with a lemon zest and chocolate. Whew! Out of this world. Almond chunks, these ones I did it in my food processor, and coconut shreddings, but you can also pair them with peanut butter, strawberries, mint. Like I said, the sky is the limit. If you like this recipe as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell, and I will see you next time. Bye.